Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard British Airways Flight 707 bound for Prague. Now please make sure your seat back is in the upright position, your table is closed and your seatbelt is fastened, and we recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also, refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons.
Okay, who said that Captain Gusty Crosswind couldn't do French accents? Okay, I'm welcoming you back to part 2 of our commercial jet aircraft. So make sure your seatbelts are fastened, your trays in the upright position, and you're clear for takeoff. Well, I don't know about you, but I think there were some pretty tough aircraft in that last section. A couple that I've never seen before. So there we go. You're not alone. Okay. Anyway, let's see how you got on. There we are. I bet you didn't know there was an aeroplane called a Shanghai. The Russians built a lot of commercial aircraft during the Cold War period, through the 60s, 70s and the 80s, and generally they didn't venture very much outside of the Eastern Bloc, so we didn't really see them very much in the West, but there sure was a lot of them. Anyway, here comes some more. You know, sometimes I think I can actually see a little bit into the future. When I produce one of these things, I know that I'm going to miss out one or two aircraft, possibly essential aircraft that I missed. And some jobs was going to get in touch with me and say, you should have put that on, you should have put that one in there. And I kind of know it's going to happen, but I've already, you may not know this, but on my Royal Naval one, I left off the Merlin and, believe it or not, the Buccaneer. So I put them back on again and relaunched them onto YouTube, but I can't keep doing that. So if I leave any aircraft off, I'm just awfully, awfully sorry. Anyway, here's the answers. Yes, the Boeing 747 first flew in 1969, and it opened the age of mass air transportation because it was followed by a lot of other wide-body jets that could carry people at lower cost, and therefore the package holidays exploded. And you didn't need to be rich, glitterati, wealthy jet setters to fly anymore. It was for everyone. Anyway, just a bit before that, you may have seen something that looked like a Concorde with whiskers, which is what we used to call it. It's the Tu-144. It was Russia's attempt at producing their own Concorde, sometimes referred to as Concordski. It wasn't a bad aircraft, it was never up to Concorde, and they suffered a few very, very bad crashes and things, but yeah, the Russians were always following our lead. Anyway, that was the Concordski. Right, that concludes this second section of the Cold War commercial jet aircraft. The third section, which is coming up soon, I'm scratching my head about at the moment because I don't quite know how to go about it, because it's featuring a lot of aircraft that look exactly the same. So giving you a keyhole quiz on that, it just doesn't seem fair to me. I might put a keyhole quiz at the end, but don't take it too seriously. What I'm going to try and do is point out what I think might be some of the differences between them. Anyway, I'll explain a lot more when it starts. That will be the third part of this, which is from the 1980s to the present day. Anyway, I hope you're still enjoying this series on our long journey through these different aircraft. There's still plenty more to come. And so as far as Captain Mike Gusty Crosswind is concerned, I hope you're all going to look after yourselves, keep well, keep safe, and oh yes, of course, happy trails.